In 12.1, we're going to take a look at probability. So, theoretical probability is what should happen. So, the probability is the number of desired outcomes. Oops, that's not how you spell desired. Out of the total number of possible outcomes. So it's what should happen. And an outcome is what could happen. During an event. Oops. So like if you're flipping a coin, heads or tails. Those are your outcomes. An event is a test recording results. So, for example, if you flip a coin 5 times. The complement of an event is the probability. Of an event not occurring. Okay, and these two probabilities always add up to 1 or 100%. Because an event is either going to happen or it's not going to happen. There's no other way about it. All right, so let's try an example here. Let's find the probability. You select a letter at random from the letters F, G, H, and I. Okay, so we have F, G, H, and I. Find the probability of selecting a vowel. Well, just to recall, your vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. So out of these, I is the only vowel. So vowel has 1 outcome. You can get the letter I. Out of, you have 4 letters there. So the probability is 1 out of 4. And 1/4 as a decimal is 0.25 or 25%. Okay. So let's move on to the next part. Finding probabilities from 0 to 1. So a jar contains 1 blue marble, 3, so I have 1 blue, 3 green, 3 yellow, and 4 red. So if I add that up, that's 11 total. For probability, you always need to know the total. So, what's the probability that I'm going to get a red? Well, there's 4 possible reds. So there's, sorry. There are 11 possible outcomes and 4 red. So there's 4 favorable outcomes. So favorable, what I want is 4 out of the total is 11. So the probability of getting a red is 4 out of 11. Let's do orange. Is orange listed anywhere in our colors? No. So there are 0 outcomes. So the probability of orange is 0 out of 11 or just 0. Can't pick an orange. So moving on to the last part here. What's the probability of not getting an orange? Okay, well, not orange and orange have to add up to 1 because it's either orange or it's not. There's no other way to go about that. Not getting an orange, you have an 11 out of 11 chance because nobody's orange. The probability of getting an orange was 0. And 11, we'll put a 0 in for P orange. 11 over 11 is really 1. So if you add those up, you get 1. And there you go. So you have a 100% chance of picking something that is not orange. So you can do the quick checks. Find the probability that you have a consonant. Remember, consonant is not a vowel. So it's not A, E, I, O, or U. Any other letter is a consonant. Write it as a fraction for the letters in example 1. Number 2, you roll a number cube 1. So that's like, a pair of dice. So those have the numbers 1 through 6. So what's the probability of getting a multiple of 3? Multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. Probability that it's not a multiple 2, that's like your odd numbers. That's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. And then the probability of getting a 9. Okay, so find those 3 probabilities, and we'll check your work in class.